What's up, Metalheads? Welcome back to another episode of Metal Madness Reviews. Today we are looking at the unfolding drama between Bad Wolves and Skillet. So, to understand why we're going through this drama, we need to take a trip back to 2016 when the band Bad Wolves first emerged onto the scene. Okay, so if you don't know who Bad Wolves is, you might be more familiar with their cover of the Cranberries' Zombie. So that's how they became known. That was their breakout single. They released their album Disobey not too long after, and they were pretty solid, I'd have to admit. And of course, around 2020, about the time COVID came to the United States, they, Bad Wolves and Tommy Vex, their lead singer, were having some issues, and they ultimately booted him out. Tommy Vex claims it was because of creative and political differences. It was not at all due to the fact that he was getting physically aggressive with his bandmates. So, yeah, there's no need to look into that further. And then the next singer they brought on was a man by the name of Daniel D.L. Laskowitz, I think it's pronounced. He was their vocalist from about 2020, I want to say 1 to about 2026 here recently. I think he was able to do about 2 albums with the band. He progressed the band into more of a radio, like mainstream radio friendly sound. I don't want to come across being like a pessimist with bad friends. Now we just met the requisite crawling on glass. And I think that was about the time that I'd stopped listening to him. In my opinion, he really wasn't doing the band any favors. So I just dropped him. The next singer they would bring in would be Sara Killboy Skinner. And much like Daniel Laskowitz, I have no idea like who they were or who they are, what past bands or like bands that they're a part of. But yeah, they brought on Sara Skinner, and they released another song. I forgot what it was called. It looks to me like they are going more the octane core route with this one. I may be wrong. I may be getting Daniel's era mixed up with her era and, just what they're doing musically, but I do think that the band is trying to like regain their footing within the rock and metal community. Seeing as the band's history kind of has the fan base split, meaning basically that like 50-50 kind of like go with the flow, and the other half still want Tommy Vex to come back and lead the band, which it's not going to happen. I think it's safe to say though that this is a hollow shell of what the former band used to be. Like, if in all honesty, I think there's only like maybe 1 or 2 original members left. And so the band is certainly not what it used to be. That'd be like if Metallica suddenly like had troubles and Lars and I think it's Kirk Hammett were the only ones left. It wouldn't be the same band. So it is what it is. Now that we're a little caught up, let's get back to the real reason why I'm making this video. They announced recently that they are going on tour with Skillet. Keyword announced. Basically, Skillet fan base heard about this and just lost their minds for whatever reason. It's claimed that they found out that Sara was an trans OnlyFans model or something to that effect. To which, one, what does it matter? Like, if a person is trans or not, they're not harming you, so what? 2, what happened to love thy neighbor, So yeah, and of course they decided that they were just going to bully, so to speak, quote unquote, the band. According to reports that I've seen, I could be wrong, so feel free to let me know down in the comments below if I am. And I will, knock off. Sorry, my cats are joining me in the studio here. Anyway, the band Bad Wolves has since pulled themselves from the tour, and announcing, and the lead singer kind of responding to these allegations and these, rumors and stuff like that. I think she just kind of played along with it in a cheeky kind of way. If she is trans, like I said, big deal. OnlyFans, that just depends on how you feel about OnlyFans. It's basically an adult site at this point. It's the safest way I can put it. But how people make money, that's on them. And so, but again, if it's not your life, so why do you care? There's a lot of speculation going on right now about what's the real reason, what's true and what's not. And Skillet has kind of aggravated the situation further, seeing as they were the headliners and the ones who kind of set up this whole tour. They have since not said anything yet about the tour as of this recording, or why Bad Wolves dropped off the tour. In fact, if anything, really, they're just kind of promoting themselves still. So Skillet's management is kind of shooting themselves in the foot right now, and they're kind of making Skillet look bad. Skillet looked bad to begin with, don't get me wrong, but yeah, they're making Skillet look even worse at this point. So there's just not a lot of clear details right now, but I don't think Skillet, specifically John Cooper, will say anything relating to this, because as we all know, here's of late, John Cooper has kind of dove off the deep end with this Christian nationalism thing that he seems to be so part of, and he's kind of dragged his bandmates into this, if they were not already there. But this is a man that kind of has backwards views on things. He's a far right conservative, and it's just hypocritical all the way. His stuff is if you were to listen to his podcast, which I don't recommend, there's a lot of conspiracy type crap on there. He was very much against the Roe v. Wade lawsuit settlement thing that happened a few years back. He was either for it or against it, but he celebrated it when it was overturned, I think. I don't remember all the details. I'm a little fuzzy. It's been a few years, but he's also tried to proclaim war on quote unquote on I guess the secular worldview of things. And then later on his podcast, he was like, "No, I didn't say that. I didn't say it like that. That's not what I meant." I was like, "No, there's clear evidence there, Johnny boy." But regardless, like I said, there's just not a lot of clear details yet on what's going on, and but I don't expect Skillet or anybody in Skillet to comment on it, unless they destroy the views that their fan base has given them, or the status, you know what I'm talking about. So it'll be interesting to see what comes of this. Bad Wolves, I hate it for them because, like I said, they're kind of slipping right now, and they're trying to get their foothold. So this tour could have meant bringing new fans in, but as it is right now, they can't do that because the band their management decided to put them with has ultimately failed them. And so yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes of this. Until then, I've got nothing else really to say. If you have any further details or if you've read anything, please let me know down below in the comments, and consider liking and subscribing, as this really helps my channel. And I think that's it. Until then, keep rocking out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.